This looks interesting. My name's Dave Hampton. I call myself the Carbon Coach. I'm going to have to talk quite fast because this graph is moving all over the place. Now you can see that's 1981. Over in the middle there's a little brown box and it's telling us we're up at 1984. What was happening in 1984? CO2 levels are quite high. I'd got married. I was working at W.S. Atkins in those days. 340, 350 background levels of CO2 now. You can see they're measuring it all over the world, different times of year, different seasons. The CO2 is going up and down, and then the background level. October in 1990 we exceeded 350 parts per million. That's when my son was born in 1990. 94 it's shooting up and up and up. Don't think Al Gore's brought out his film yet. 95, 97, Martha was born in 97, Grace was born in 99. So here we all are. No one really talking about CO2 much yet, but still background levels are up at 370, continuously rising every year. A bit like the Earth's breathing every year, isn't it? You're measuring it all over the planet. It's absolutely indisputed. This is just what's happening. This is real data. CO2 looks like it's about to hit 380. So where are we now? 2006. Tom would have been 17. I think Al Gore's film had come out around about here. People were starting to talk about it, and of course it's all a big hoax. This is all unimportant. Yeah, it'd be nice to see what happened backwards. It'd be nice to see what happened before. So this looks interesting. What's happening here? Oh yeah, we're going back 1980. We're going back 1960. That's when I was born. So it's 320 parts per million then. 1959 when I was born. How exciting is that? Oh, what happened there? So we've just gone back in time a bit more. 400 years, 600 years, 1,000 years. Gone back 1,000 years there. CO2, pre-industrial CO2 is pretty dead flat at 280 parts per million. They're saying 278. Yeah, what happens if we go back before Christ, before 2,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, 10, 15,000 years? Oh, CO2 is way down there. Down in the ice ages, it's very low. 185 parts per million. 60,000 years ago, oh, it's going back up again. So 100,000 years ago, oh, blimey, went way up again. What was that all about? So CO2's always been going up and down. 200,000 years ago, 300,000 years ago, it keeps peaking. Oh wow, look, it was up at 300 parts per million there. And 400,000 years ago, it's 280 again. So in the ice ages, it's about 185 parts per million. Pre-industrial 278. I think the video's about to end here, so I'll just finish. You know, we're up at January 2011 now. We're up at